Hi, I'm John Pena. Today I'm going to hopefully give you guys some taco knowledge. It's something that I've actually been interested in the last several years, and I'm hoping I can help you reach for the taco next time. So, first of all, of course, one saying that I learned was un taco al día es la llave a la alegría, which means a taco a day is key to joy, which I really do believe. However, to be frank, I can't tell you the origin of the taco. Unless I found the Indian who created the corn tortilla, who put something in it and decided to eat it, I can't do that. But with a little history and research, I did find out some kind of interesting facts. The first one was I saw an interview in the Smithsonian.com that was actually they interviewed a historian by the name of Jeffrey Pilcher, and Jeffrey Pilcher actually was able to trace back the word taco back to the Mexican miners. They actually used to wrap uh, gunpowder into paper, and then they'd stick it in holes in order to excavate the caves and the mines. So, and they called it a taco. You know, taco it, put it in a little hole, and then excavate. So that's actually where he found that the word comes from. Which I guess if you have a chicken wrapped in a tortilla with some hot sauce, could be kind of dynamite. But hey, I'm just saying. Anyway, my thesis is that my point here is that the taco actually does not get enough attention or credit of the value and nutrition that it can have. I hope that when I'm done, that you'll be able to actually want to reach for the taco. And I actually believe that the taco can be one of the cornerstones of the American menu, just like the hamburger and the hot dog are. One of the problems, though, that I believe is going on is just really lack of knowledge. Lack of people just not knowing. They, for me, I believe that a lot of people, especially the ones that I've talked to, when they think taco, they think Taco Bell taco. Your crunchy taco, spicy meat, cheese, lettuce, you're done. But in reality, the taco varies. I mean, it varies, and it can actually be adapted in every single meal. And it's actually not just crunchy. Crunchy is something that was invented later. They were actually soft tortillas, kind of bread made out of flour that made them soft tacos. And so this is why, again, I believe that they do that. Um, which, if you look, and I did in the Merriam-Webster dictionary, this is the actual definition of a taco. Now, mind you, this is an American dictionary. It says a Mexican food that consists of a folded and usually fried piece of thin bread called a tortilla that is filled with meat, cheese, lettuce, etc. Now you can see why people think that of the Taco Bell taco as the taco of all, but it's really not. And I can attest to this. What I do want to know to share is to tell you that to be able, one of the other things about, or excuse me, one of the other problems that we're having is that a lot of people think that tacos can also be unhealthy because of Taco Bell and some of the grease in the meat, the frying of the tortilla. At home, I know when we fry it at home, we fry it with oil, and that could be unhealthy. So what I found out was that there's actually a book out there called Taco Cleanse that talks about and gives recipes for vegan tacos. So there is no protein added, and everything is healthy down to the tortilla. I I really do believe that there is a um, there's more to the taco. When I was researching, I came across eatery.com. There was a gentleman there who interviewed a guy from New York City. He said that he believed that the taco is going to replace the hamburger in 50 years. And part of it is because the taco now actually is identifies more with the American personality, affordable, variety, and healthy. These short portions help. Normally, when you eat a hamburger, it's like you got a big old burger, you eat it, it's the same flavor the way through. When you order tacos, you can actually get a small portion of one flavor, small portion of another. Before you end, you can have three types of flavors in your meal. So that's kind of the variety of where we bring that in. I still, and I totally agree with the guy from Eatery.com. I think that the taco should replace the hamburger, and I think it will. I do have some solutions for these problems and why people think that. Some of the solutions that I've got is, of course, the taco cleanse I mentioned earlier. To be able to get that book, it actually came out in January of this year, and it is written by a couple of scientists here in Austin. They actually came up with this, and they have a challenge of eating 3 meals a day for 30 days of this challenge, and you'll actually come out healthier. Again, it's the taco cleanse diet. It introduces vegan recipes, very healthy. Now, another solution that I think, in order to introduce the taco to your menu, is to introduce it into your weekly menu. I think that if you created a Taco Tuesday, that you'd be able to eat tacos once a week. You could have it for breakfast with some eggs and bacon. You could have lunch with just a simple meat or cheese. You could have for dinner with a bigger variety of pork, sauce, and all sorts of things. But again, a Taco Tuesday, two tacos for every meal. Try it. I really do believe introducing the taco will open your mind as to the possibilities of what you can create and eat. When I was researching, I found out that Austin is big on the knowledge of tacos. Not only Taco Cleanse was written here, but a book called Austin's Breakfast Tacos, written by Armando Rayo, was written here in Austin. It talks about the breakfast taco in all locations here in Austin. But really, again, it's how we can incorporate the taco into our menu. Um, One of the things that I do want to point out is, can the taco really replace the hamburger? Well, reading in this DNAinfo.com, it actually talks about how the hamburger actually dethroned the hot dog back in the 60s and 70s. Then, around the 70s and 80s, uh, football dethroned baseball as America's favorites. So I do believe that it can happen, that the taco can be a very important part of the American menu. I do believe that the taco will dethrone the hamburger and possibly soccer dethroning football. But I guess we'll wait and see. Now, for my conclusion, I just want to reiterate a little bit of Taco Tuesday to introduce that to your menu. I believe that will give you more knowledge, will give you more insight, it will give you more appreciation for the taco and not just a crunchy taco. I think that it could be used and eaten at every meal. Um, again, I do think it is possible that it will dethrone the hamburger. Now, I've told you about how the lack of knowledge is keeping the taco from blossoming. I'll, I'll let you know some thoughts of some people and the potential of the tacos. Uh, they believe that the taco can sometimes be too much, maybe too many times, and some people say taco is not the only Mexican food, and that's not what I'm saying. The taco, I believe, is just again, it represents the American personality, small portions, healthy, and variety. So, for myself, I suggest please do the research, go eat some tacos, look up some tacos, and if you have any questions, let's talk about it.